Have you ever seen someone win without even trying? Our high school had this massive dodgeball tournament every spring. Juniors versus seniors, and whoever won got to skip the fitness test that quarter. The entire gym would pack with kids screaming their heads off. This year, the stakes felt higher. Our senior class captain was Jake, this chill guy who played baseball, but wasn't like super intense about it. The junior captain was Austin, who basically lived in the weight room and never let anyone forget it. Draft day was pure chaos. Austin went first, obviously picking his gym buddy, Connor. Jake picked Emma, who did track. Back and forth it went. All the usual suspects getting chosen. The football guys, the soccer girls, kids who actually showed up to PE instead of hiding in the bathroom. I was sitting in the bleachers with my phone. Honestly, just waiting for this whole thing to be over. I'm not athletic at all. I wear oversized hoodies, and my idea of cardio is walking to the vending machine. Then I heard my name, Drew. Everyone turned to look at Jake like he'd lost his mind. A few people actually laughed. Austin smirked and whispered something to Connor that made them both crack up. I pointed at myself like, "Me?" Jake nodded. "Yeah, you." I walked down to join the team, my face burning red. People were already making jokes about how this was basically a free win for the juniors. The tournament started. First few rounds, I did exactly what everyone expected. Nothing. I stood in the back corner, maybe moved a step or two when balls came flying my way. Honestly, I was just trying not to embarrass myself completely. "Nice strategy, Jake," Austin yelled across the gym after we won our second match. Hide the weak link in the back. By the semifinals, most of our good players were out. It was down to me, Jake, Emma, and two other kids against Austin's full squad of athletes. That's when something clicked. I stopped thinking about everyone watching. I stopped caring about looking stupid. I just started moving the way I did every single day after school. See, nobody at school knew this, but my little cousins are absolutely obsessed with dodgeball. Like, weirdly obsessed. Every family barbecue, every weekend sleepover, every random Tuesday when I'm babysitting, we're in the backyard throwing tennis balls at each other for hours. My aunt even bought them this whole set with foam balls and everything. I've been dodging projectiles thrown by sugar-high 8-year-olds for like 3 years straight. The finals came down to 5 juniors versus just me and Jake. Austin was grinning like Christmas morning. This is going to be embarrassing. The whistle blew. I dropped into this weird crouch I'd learned from dodging my cousin Tyler's fast balls. First throw came right at my head. I slid left without even thinking. Second ball aimed for my legs. I jumped and caught it one-handed. Austin was out. The gym went completely silent for like 2 seconds, then exploded. Kids were literally standing on the bleachers. I was in some kind of zone now. Everything felt slow motion. Duck, weave, catch, throw. Duck, weave, catch, throw. One by one, the juniors went down. Last kid standing was Connor, Austin's buddy. He wound up for this massive throw, putting everything behind it. The ball came screaming toward my chest. I caught it with both hands, barely stumbling. Game over. Seniors win. The entire gym rushed the court. Jake ran over and lifted me off the ground like I just won the Super Bowl. "Dude, how did you know?" Emma asked Jake while everyone was celebrating. Jake just shrugged. "Saw him during warm-ups last week. Kid moves different when he thinks nobody's watching." Turns out Jake had been observing everyone for weeks, looking for hidden talent. He noticed how I unconsciously dodged when kids threw crumpled papers in class. Asterisk story 2. Asterisk, she laughed and said, "You think you own me?" This isn't the 1950s. When I asked her to remove her ex from social media, I said, "You're right. It's 2025. Then I use modern solutions for modern problems. What she saw online the next morning. I, 28 male, was sitting on the couch scrolling through Instagram when I noticed it again. Asterisk, my girlfriend Mara, 26, had liked another one of her ex's posts. Not just any ex. Wayne, the guy she dated for 3 years before me, the one who still means so much to her as a friend. We'd been together 18 months, living together for 6. Everything seemed solid until about 2 months ago when Hakim popped back up on her social media. Asterisk. Suddenly, he was liking all her photos, commenting with inside jokes, sliding into her stories with fire emojis. Me. Hey, babe. Can we talk about something? Looking up from her phone. What's up? Me? I noticed Jayden's been pretty active on your posts lately. Makes me uncomfortable. I roll. Seriously, we're friends, Nolan. We ended things mutually. Asterisk, I get that. But the constant interaction feels disrespectful to our relationship. Could you maybe dial it back? Dial it back? What does that even mean? I'd appreciate if you removed him from your social media. It's a reasonable boundary. That's when she laughed. Actually laughed in my face. You think you own me? This isn't the 1950s, Nolan. Asterisk, I can be friends with whoever I want. God, toxic masculinity much. Me? It's not about ownership. It's about respect. Respect? You mean control? I'm not cutting off friends because you're insecure. Grow up. Taking a breath. You're right. It's 2025. Smirking. Exactly. Welcome to the modern world, where women have autonomy. Absolutely. Asterisk, and in 2025, we have modern solutions for modern problems. She missed the tone shift completely. Went back to her phone, probably texting Hayden about her controlling boyfriend. I went to bed early, mind racing with possibilities. Here's the thing about modern problems. They usually start online. And modern solutions, those live online too. Asterisk, I work in digital marketing. Not the scammy make 6 figures from home kind, but legitimate brand consulting. I understand algorithms, social media psychology, targeted advertising. Most importantly, I understand that in 2025, your online presence is your reality. Started simple. Created a new Instagram account at Modern Dating Truths. Asterisk profile pic was a generic stock photo. Bio exposing the reality of modern relationships. All stories anonymous and verified. First post was a carousel. When your partner keeps their ex. On social media, despite your discomfort, they're keeping their options open. You're not controlling for wanting boundaries. You're recognizing disrespect. Used every trending hashtag. Asterisk, the algorithm ate it up. 5OK views in 6 hours, but that was just warming up. See, Mara was an influencer wannabe. 5K followers, mostly from thirst traps and lifestyle content. Always talking about her brand and engagement rates. Her entire self-worth wrapped up in likes and comments. Asterisk created more accounts at Relationship Red Flags 2025 at Boundaries. Matter at X's or X's for a reason at Modern Dating Advice. Each one pumped out content about emotional cheating, keeping exes around, disrespecting partners. Never mentioned her directly. Just general advice that happened to describe our exact situation. Asterisk, the beautiful part. These accounts started getting recommended to her followers. The algorithm noticed the overlap in hashtags, interests, demographics. Soon her comments were filling with "this reminds me of someone." And ladies, if he's uncomfortable with your ex, maybe ask yourself why you need that ex. Mara noticed by day. 3. Mara, babe, have you seen these weird accounts? They're like attacking people who stay friends with exes. Mom. Asterisk. Oh, I don't really follow relationship content. Too much drama. The irony was delicious. But the real chef's kiss came when I discovered Haim's LinkedIn. Dude worked at a tech startup. One of those were changing the world companies that lived and died by their image. His bio linked to his Instagram, which was full of party pics and questionable content. Asterisk. Created at Tech Bro Cringe started documenting the worst of tech culture. Was post fit perfectly. Within a week, his company's HR was tagged in multiple posts about their employees' problematic online presence. He went private real quick. Suddenly couldn't interact with Mara's public profile anymore. Asterisk, but I wasn't. Done with modern solutions. Used my marketing knowledge to run targeted ads. Not selling anything. Just promoted posts about relationship boundaries. Targeted specifically to women 2,428 in relationships, living in our city, interested in lifestyle. Fashion content. Following accounts similar to Mira's cost me maybe $200. Asterisk. But every single one of her friends started seeing content about emotional boundaries. Respecting partners. Why keeping exes around is problematic. The conversation shifted in her friend group. Suddenly, she was the one being old-fashioned by clinging to an ex. The masterstroke created a TikTok series rating my followers' relationship problems. Asterisk. People would submit anonymous situations. I'd give advice except controlled all the submissions. Episode 5. My girlfriend keeps her ex on social media and says I'm controlling for being uncomfortable. Am I wrong? The comments destroyed the fictional girlfriend. She's for the streets. Ex is probably hitting Run King. Asterisk. She doesn't respect you. Video hit 2 meters views. Started getting stitched by bigger relationship coaches. The narrative spread like wildfire. Keeping exes on social media while in a relationship equals red flag. Mara saw it. Of course, her FYP was nothing but relationship advice, thanks to the algorithm figuring out her interests. Asterisk. Mara showing me her phone. Look at this BS. Everyone's suddenly acting like having friends is cheating. Me? Social media is weird. That's why I barely use it. Meanwhile, I'm orchestrating a master class in digital influence. Update 1. The morning after. Remember how she said it's 2025? Well, Thursday morning, she woke up to experience exactly what that means. Asterisk. Her Instagram was in chaos. Overnight, I'd executed phase 2. See, with all the relationship content flooding her algorithm, she'd started engaging with it. Arguing in comments, defending, keeping exes as friends, calling people insecure. The algorithm learned she wants drama. So, I gave the algorithm what it wanted. Asterisk. Created a burner account that posted, POV, you're keeping your ex around as backup while your current boyfriend funds your lifestyle. It's giving pick-me energy. Tagged with every hashtag she used, the algorithm, already primed by weeks of similar content, pushed it hard. By morning, it had 100K views and climbing. The comments brutal. Asterisk. Someone said, this is about Mirror Luxe life. The girl's still hearting her ex's pics. LMAO, her boyfriend needs to run. Not her being in the comments defending herself. She was frantically deleting comments, blocking accounts. But it's 2025. Screenshots are forever. Someone made a TikTok compilation of her defensive comments that hit 500K by noon. Near tears. Asterisk. Someone's targeting me. This is harassment. Me. What happened? Look at this. They're calling me a cheater. I'm not cheating. Scrolling through. Jesus. Why are they coming for you? Because I commented on some stupid video about exes. Me stepped back from social media for a bit. This seemed stressful, but she couldn't step back. This was her identity, her brand. Asterisk. Watching the follower count drop in real time was killing her. Then made it worse. He'd seen the drama and thought it was his moment. Posted a story. Some people know real connection when they feel it. Others settle. I screenshotted immediately from a burner. Posted it to Relationship Red Flags 2025 with the caption, when the ex starts circling during relationship drama, Vultures going to vulture. Asterisk. The connection was made. People found his profile newly public again. Found their old couple photos. Found the timeline. The narrative wrote itself. Mira's ex was waiting in the wings while she kept him around as backup. Her DMs were flooded. Girl, your ex is messy. The disrespect to your man. This why we don't keep exes around. Pick-me behavior. Asterisk. But the real modern solution was yet to come. Created a concern account at Watching Out for Creators. Posted about how some influencers were facing targeted harassment. Tagged bigger influencers. Got them talking about online bullying. Then leaked that Mira had been defending healthy boundaries with exes and was being attacked for it. Asterisk, the nuance was perfect. I framed her as defending the wrong position. Bigger. Creators started commenting, while harassment is wrong, maybe we should discuss why keeping exes on social media hurts current relationships. This is why I have a no-ex policy. Prevents drama. Feel bad for her, but also read the room. Asterisk. She was being dismissed and criticized simultaneously. The perfect modern nightmare, becoming the main character for all the wrong reasons. A brand partnership started asking questions. The meditation app she promoted monthly, they decided to go in a different direction. The fast fashion brand sending PR packages. Asterisk. Suddenly, she was not aligned with their values. All because she laughed and said it wasn't the 1950s. By Friday night, she was in full meltdown mode. Mara, my life is ruined. Everything I built is crumbling. I'm so sorry, babe. The internet is cruel. I need to fix this. Maybe I should remove Dakin. Show people I respect boundaries. Asterisk. Don't let strangers online control your friendships. You said it yourself. It's 2025, but my brand, me. Your real friends won't care about some drama. The internet forgets in a week. The internet never forgets. And I wasn't done. Update 2. The problem. Saturday morning, Yuan decided to be a hero. Posted a long Instagram story about standing by friends and not letting toxic masculinity win. Asterisk. Tagged Mira called me controlling without using my name. Brother chose violence, so I chose efficiency. Remember that LinkedIn incident? Well, hands. Company had barely recovered from the first wave of why does your employee post this stuff messages. Time for round 2. But first, needed intel. Created a fake profile as a tech recruiter. Asterisk connected with his coworkers, started conversations. Amazing what people share with recruiters. Learned company was struggling looking for Series B funding. Gwaine was already on thin ice for culture fit. His manager Priya was extremely online. Found Priya's Twitter. She was one of those build and public founders. Tweeted every thought. Asterisk perfect. Created a thread from Tech Ethics Watch. Let's discuss. How tech employees' online behavior impacts company culture and funding. Detailed how investors research employee social media. How one problematic employee can tank a funding round. Used anonymized examples that perfectly match behavior. Asterisk Priya retweeted with, "This is why we have social media training." Her followers connected the dots. Isn't that guy from your company posting drama about his ex? By Monday, Wacken's Instagram was private again. His support for Mira vanished. But Mira was spiraling harder. The algorithm had turned completely against her. Every post got ratioed. Asterisk. Her comments were full of relationship coaches using her situation as a teaching moment. She tried damage control. Posted a notes apology. I've been reflecting on boundaries in relationships. While I believe in maintaining friendships, I understand how my actions affected my partner. Growing and learning. The comments eviscerated her. Asterisk PR apology only sorry she got caught. Pick me final boss. Boyfriend deserves better. She gained a new nickname. Backup plan mirror. Someone made it into a meme format. It went viral on Twitter. Then came Tuesday, the day she broke. Her biggest brand partnership, a jewelry company she'd worked with for a year, publicly dropped her. Asterisk posted a statement about aligning with influencers who share our values of respect and commitment. She lost 3K followers in an hour, sobbing. They all hate me. My career is over. All because of stupid war. We thought you defended the friendship. I wasn't. I didn't mean I just thought modern relationships could include friendships with exes. They can asterisk the internet just disagrees. You don't get it. This is my life, my income, everything. I thought you had your design job that barely covers my car payment. The sponsorships pay the real bills. News to me. Thought we were splitting expenses equally. Turns out I've been covering 70% while she focused on her brand. Asterisk, I'm removing him, blocking him, posting about it. Will that fix this? Do what feels right for you, not for the internet. She blocked Dime publicly, made a whole show of it, posted stories about choosing my relationship and learning about boundaries. Too little, too late. The narrative was set. She was the girl who kept her ex around until the internet bullied her into blocking him. Asterisk, pick-me behavior at its finest. But then she made a crucial mistake. In desperation, she went on a blocking spree. Anyone who'd commented negatively, any account that had called her out, including all of my burner accounts, which gave me access to something beautiful, the list of accounts she blocked. See, when you block someone on Instagram, it leaves a data trail. Asterisk, and with the right tools, thank you. Digital marketing connections. You can analyze patterns, pulled the data, created an infographic. Influencer at Mira Lux Life, 847 accounts for constructive criticism about boundaries accountability. Never heard of her. Posted it from a fresh account at Influencer Receipts. It exploded. Bigger drama channels picked it up. Asterisk, she's blocking anyone who disagrees became the new narrative. Her follower count hemorrhaged. By Wednesday night, she was down to 8K followers from her peak of 15,000. Mara, I need a break from social media. This is too much. That's probably healthy. Ken, can you hold me? I feel like my whole world is collapsing. Asterisk. I held her, comforted her, made her tea, all while knowing I'd orchestrated every single moment of her digital downfall. She'd laughed and said it wasn't the 1950s. She was right. In the 1950s, I would have had to accept the disrespect or leave. In 2025, I could destroy her entire online identity without her ever knowing it was me. Modern problems require modern solutions. Final update. The aftermath. Asterisk. It's been 2 months since Mira's digital apocalypse. Time for the final update on how modern solutions played out. After she quit social media, our relationship limped along for about 3 weeks. She was devastated. Depressed, constantly checking her follower count despite taking a break. The income loss hit hard. Asterisk. Turns out she'd been making around $3,000 monthly from sponsorships. Gone overnight. She tried rebuilding, created a new account at Authentic Mira, posted about learning from mistakes and growing through adversity. Got absolutely roasted. Backup plan. Mira is back. Changed her username, but not her behavior. The ex probably helping her with the rebrand. 400 followers. Asterisk. Most were bots. Then Uwatan struck again. Dude really couldn't help himself. He'd gotten fired from his startup. Something about culture fit and online presence affecting funding. Blamed the targeted harassment from jealous people. Posted a LinkedIn article. How online mobs destroyed my career. A cautionary tale. Asterisk mentioned his friend who was also targeted. Didn't name Mira, but included enough details. The Reddit detectives found it immediately. Posted to R in Lunatics. Hit the front page. The comments were brutal but accurate. Maybe don't publicly chase taken women. Play stupid games. Win stupid prizes. Tech bro discovers consequences. Asterisk. He tried applying to other startups. They all Googled him. First page results were all drama. Unhireable in tech. Last I heard he was doing DoorDash, but back to Mira and me. The relationship couldn't survive. Not because of guilt, I felt none, but because she became unbearable. Every conversation circled back to her trauma. Asterisk, how the internet turned on her for no reason. How people don't understand modern friendships. The complete lack of accountability was exhausting. The final straw came when I found her on a burner account, commiserating about their shared trauma, planning to expose the truth about the coordinated attack. I ended it that night. Asterisk me? This isn't working anymore. What? Now you're abandoning me too. After everything I've been through, you've learned nothing from this. Still talking to UN. Still playing victim. We're friends. We went through the same harassment. You went through consequences. There's a difference. You never supported me. A real partner would have defended me. Asterisk. A real partner wouldn't have laughed in my face when I expressed a boundary. She moved out within a week, tried to blast me on her 400-follower account. Nobody cared. Backup plan. Mara was old news. Found out through mutual friends what happened next. Moved back with her parents. Got a full-time job at a marketing agency. Ironic. Asterisk started dating Gwen. Shocking. Nobody. They're both banned from major social platforms for ban evasion. Last seen trying to become LinkedIn influencers. Me. I'm thriving. Started dating Cassandra, a software engineer who thinks social. Media is digital poison. Our only online presence is GitHub. It's refreshing. Asterisk funny thing. I've kept all those accounts active. They're thriving. At Modern Dating Truths has 200K followers, started a podcast, make decent ad revenue. Sometimes I post about respecting boundaries in relationships. The comments. Always mention backup plan Mira. Internet legend status, not the kind she wanted. Asterisk, she was right about one thing. It's not the 1950s. In the 1950s, disrespecting your partner had private consequences. In 2025, it has algorithmic ones. She wanted to keep her ex around. Cool. The algorithm made sure everyone knew exactly what that meant. She wanted to be a public figure. Great. Public figures face public judgment. Asterisk, modern problems require modern solutions. And the most modern solution of all, letting someone's own choices, amplified by the internet they worship, become their downfall. No violence, no yelling, no drama, just pure algorithmic justice. Welcome to 2025 Mira. Hope the X was worth it. Edit. Since some asked a yes, I still run those accounts. Asterisk, they generate about 2K monthly in ad revenue. I donate half to a charity. Supporting healthy relationship education. The irony is intentional. And before anyone asks if I feel guilty, no. She had every opportunity to respect a simple boundary. She chose to laugh instead.